Good morning, guys. Doing the what if video the other day got me to wanting potato soup. And Mom likes potato soup too, so since it's so cold, I thought I would make some potato soup and bring you guys along. Now, I have 3 potatoes here that I have peeled that I'm getting ready to dice. I have the little bit of milk I showed you on the what if video, the half a pack of potato soup, and I had another pack in the cabinet I'm going to use. And then I have a little bit of onion that I had cut up that I haven't used, so I'm going to put that in the soup too. And I have some butter I'm going to use. So I'm going to add some water to this pot, and I'm going to get my potatoes going. It's always good to have soup when it's cold like this. Mom likes her potato soup mashed up. I like it just a little bit chunky, and she doesn't like any cheese on hers. I can either take the cheese or leave it, but I'm going to use up the cheese I showed you on the what if video. And yes, this is more food than I showed you on the what if video, just simply because that was a what if scenario. And I'm fortunate that I had a little bit more than that. So I'm going to get this going. And once the potatoes get soft, I am going to mix in the potato soup. And I'm going to mix in some milk and add some butter, or you can add margarine, whichever you have, it doesn't matter. And some salt and pepper to taste. And I think with the potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the onion in so it'll get soft, because Mama does like onion in hers. And the dried potato soup mix does have a little bit of onion, but not very much. Not as much as she likes. I like to, if I have them, the little pencil onions, the little green onions, I like to chop those on top of the soup. I would actually rather have the little green onions, to tell you the truth, than have any cheese on it. I used to love cheese, but here lately, I don't know, I just don't care much about cheese. I've got some in the refrigerator, little bits I've been trying to use up. So I used to eat it every day, and I just got really, really tired of it. All right, let me get a little piece of onion out of here. And I'll dice it up real thin. Or real small, I guess I should say. I still have to make my vegetable soup. I have just really, since I have been getting my strength back, I have just seemed like I've been in the road. I've had places that I needed to take Mama to take care of stuff, and then I've been to my aunt's a couple of times, and you know, she's working on another quilt. She finished one, and she made another one, and then she had a polyester quilt top that someone had put together and gave it to her. So she took some fleece and made a back for it, and then she tied it like they used to do in the old-timey days. Olden days, as Grandma would say. They would go like every 4 inches or so and just tie it with yarn. So she finished that one. I went over to her house day before yesterday, and when I went back yesterday, she had already finished that quilt. That woman is amazing for her age. I mean, she's 83, and she runs circles around me. And she's starting another one for her granddaughter, her other granddaughter. I showed you the one. But she's starting another one, and each block has a butterfly on it, and she had to sew around the butterfly, and now she's getting ready to make the back and sew the butterflies to the back. I'll have to show that to you when she gets it up on the quilt rack. She had it laid out yesterday. But she's just amazing. Alright, we got salt and pepper on there. It won't take those potatoes very long to get soft. And then we'll mix in this soup, use it up, and put some butter in there, mash it up because Mama likes it mashed up, taste it, and when I get it to where I want it, I'm going to take Mama some, so she'll have it for supper tonight. Alright guys, hang in there with me, I'll be back. Alright guys, these have been cooking about 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add, probably about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'll taste it later and see if I need to add any more. So we'll go ahead and drop that in. I am going to go ahead and put this potato soup in, mix it in so I can use it up. And it's half a pack. Mix that in, and I've got about a 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to add some water to. I made it probably about a 1/2 cup. I'm going to add that in, and we're going to stir this up to get this potato soup dissolved, and then we're going to let this cook probably about 15 more minutes because the potatoes are still a little bit too hard for her. So I'm going to put the lid back on, let that cook, and then I'll come back. Alright guys, it's been 15 more minutes. I did add about 1/3 of a cup more water to this. And right now I'm going to try to mash it up a little bit, get it a little bit smoother. Potatoes are still just a little bit hard, so we'll just let it cook a little bit more. Adding that little bit of instant potato soup in here gives it a really good flavor. So I guess you could say this potato soup is semi-homemade. Remember that show that used to come on with Sandra Lee, Semi-Homemade? I don't know if it comes on anymore or not. I know she had cancer, but she had a pretty good show. She was raised in a household rather with food stamps, so she knew how it was to try to come up with meals. I know some of her older shows are on YouTube. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's about the way she likes it. Can you see that? It's got just a little bit of chunks in it. See? Let me get a spoon so I can taste it. Don't like to double dip. Doesn't need any salt, but I think a little bit more butter should go in there. And I'm going to put just a little bit more onion. Let me get it. I know she likes the onion flavor, so let me do just a little bit more. My dad made this knife. He was a carpenter, and this is the only one I have that he made. It's a sharp little thing. He just had some pieces of metal, so he made the handles and sharpened the metal to make the knife. Got to use the rest of that onion up soon because it's starting to get to the point where it's not going to be good much longer. Probably could have used just a little bit more milk in this, but it's all the milk I had, and I'm not going to the store to get more. Alright guys, we're going to let that simmer a few more minutes and then we'll come back for another taste. Alright guys, I cooked this about 10 more minutes and it's at the right consistency. And let me get up here closer where you can see it's at the right consistency for her. Now you could add broccoli to this. You could add cheese to it. But Mom doesn't like any of that stuff. You could top it with cheese, green onions. You could top it with bacon. Bacon would be good. But I just called her and told her I had made it. And as soon as it cools down enough for me to handle, I am going to take her some. Like I said, for a cold night, this will be very good. I'm going to take her some, and then I am going to come back and eat a bowl of soup myself. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and thank you again for all the cards and well wishes. You guys helped me get over the humps, I tell you. I start feeling low. One of you will send a card with a little happy message in it, and I appreciate it so much. And please, please leave messages down in the comments, because I love reading your comments. So thanks, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.